The crimson towers of Xerion Prime stretched toward twin suns, their crystalline surfaces reflecting the approaching fleet of Imperial warships. In the highest spire, Emperor Vexthul reviewed holographic profiles of his most elite assassins, the Crimson Fong, a squad renowned across 17 star systems for their surgical precision and zero failure rate. The Earth delegate must not reach the Galactic Council, the Emperor hissed, his scaled fingers drumming against the obsidian desk. Their proposal for planetary autonomy threatens our expansion into the Sol system. Commander Zara Blackstorm nodded, her cybernetic eye glowing as she analyzed the target data. Behind her stood 4 of the galaxy's most feared killers. Thane the Voidwalker, who could phase through solid matter. Kess the Mind Ripper, whose telepathic abilities could drive victims insane. Brutus, a genetically enhanced warrior from the Titan colonies. And Echo, an android assassin with reflexes faster than light-speed calculations. A simple human diplomat, Zara scoffed. This seems beneath our talents, Your Majesty. Do not underestimate the Earthlings, Vexthul warned. Their primitive world has survived 3 previous Imperial invasions. There's something unusual about them. Meanwhile, in a modest transport ship approaching the neutral station where the Council would convene, Ambassador Elena Rodriguez reviewed her notes one final time. She had dedicated her life to diplomacy, believing words could triumph over weapons. But Earth's military advisors had insisted on sending protection. Her guardian sat motionless in the corner, seemingly meditating. He wore simple black garments and carried no visible weapons. When Elena had first met him, she'd questioned Earth Command's choice. This is Kaito, General Morrison had explained. He's from an ancient lineage that has protected our world for centuries. Trust me, Ambassador. He's all you'll need. Now, as proximity alarms chimed throughout the station, Kaito's eyes opened. Without a word, he rose and checked the environmental seals on Elena's diplomatic quarters. Stay here, he said quietly. No matter what you hear. The Crimson Fong infiltrated the station with their signature efficiency. Thane phased through the outer hull, disabling security systems while remaining incorporeal. Kess planted psychic suggestions in the minds of guards, sending them away from their posts. Brutus took position at the main corridor, ready to handle any resistance. Echo hacked into the station's network, mapping every room and identifying the ambassador's location. Target acquired. Level 7, Section C. Zara whispered into her comm as she led the squad through dimming corridors. This will be over in minutes. They reached Elena's quarters to find the door slightly ajar. Zara signaled her team, and they burst inside with lethal precision. Only to find the room empty except for a simple origami crane sitting on the desk. Impossible, Echo computed aloud. My scans showed 2 life forms in this location. A shadow moved across the ceiling. Before any of them could react, Kaito dropped silently behind Brutus. The enhanced warrior spun around, but Kaito had already vanished, leaving only the faintest whisper of displaced air. Show yourself, coward, Thane snarled, shifting between solid and incorporeal states rapidly, trying to anticipate an attack. Kaito materialized beside Kess, his hand touching a precise point on the telepath's neck. Kess collapsed instantly, his psychic abilities severed by an ancient pressure point technique that predated galactic civilization. One down, Kaito murmured, dissolving back into the shadows. Echo sensors whirred frantically, but the ninja moved in ways that defied the android's programming. When Echo finally locked onto a heat signature, Kaito was already behind him, fingers finding the specific neural pathways that would shut down even an artificial mind. Brutus roared and charged, his massive fists creating shockwaves in the confined space. Kaito flowed around the attacks like water, each movement economical and purposeful. A precise strike to Brutus's solar plexus sent the giant crashing into the wall, unconscious. Thane attempted to phase through the floor to escape, but found himself suddenly solid. Kaito had thrown something that disrupted his molecular cohesion field. The Voidwalker looked down to see a simple shuriken embedded in his belt, its ancient earth metals somehow interfering with his advanced technology. Commander Zara raised her plasma rifle, but Kaito was already moving. He disarmed her with a technique that was old when the Galactic Empire was still a dream, leaving her standing amid her defeated squad, weaponless and amazed. "How?" she gasped. Kaito straightened, his expression calm. "Your empire relies on technology and fear, but Earth has something older. Discipline, patience, and the wisdom to turn an enemy's strength against them." As station security arrived to collect the notorious assassins, Elena emerged from her hidden compartment within the wall. The diplomatic talks would proceed as planned, and Earth's proposal for autonomy would be heard. The galaxy's most elite killers had been defeated not by superior firepower or advanced technology, but by an ancient art that valued silence over spectacle, precision over power. In the shadows of the station, Kaito permitted himself the smallest of smiles. The way of the ninja endured, even among the stars.